What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Unmasked Podcast. What do you recommend them do or not do as far as like coming out of high school and pursuing a career something?
We got that crew too recently, but for many years it was just me. Just doing everything just like you, so don't even trip. Man. Yeah, that's how it is, man.
Honestly, it made me jealous. I told my mom, I was like, hey, why can't they get a crew like this?
Oh, man, that just happened, this year? Was
it
this year? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I'm telling you.
We got a fucking crew of
now we got
jackasses.
a crew, and half of them were there that day that you went.
I remember you saying that. And then you've been on a couple episodes too, huh?
Yeah.
He was the first guest. The first guest ever.
Yeah.
And then he just became part of it. You were always there with us.
Yeah. I just show up. I don't consider myself part of the crew because I really don't do shit. I just show up and talk, dude.
So everybody else does.
Yeah, I'm just co-host.
You're just on most episodes.
Yeah. I'm just on most episodes. I'm the surprise guest. It's not too much of a surprise to be there.
I got you.
Episodes and stuff, so that's always good.
Man, I don't have a cool intro like you, bro. I kind of just winged because this guy, man. He's different, bro. This guy's built different right here.
And it took a lot of practice, bro. It really did. It took a lot of practice. If you listen to our first episode, it was just like, oh hey. This is the big.
Yeah, that intro song made the show, fool.
Yeah. So
it's the same one.
Yeah,
it's the same one.
It's like, okay, so are we recording already?
Yeah, we're recording. Okay. We're going.
So pretty much how that got started is all thanks go to Mike motherfucking Z right here in El Tiempo, right? I'm always rocking their gear because if it wasn't for them, I would never be put on, never. You know, and I'm pretty sure I would eventually find my way, but. They played a big role in it and stuff, you know what I mean? They took me in. I was helping them shoot their live performances and stuff. And ever since, man, I mean, they have an intro song that's unreleased, that's only exclusive to the Bug and stuff, and they hooked that up for me, and so that's why I'm always rocking their gear. And I don't think I would be where I'm at right now, to be honest with you, without these guys right here. So shout out to El Tiempo and stuff, every single one of you guys.
Thank you guys.
Mike Z, fucking SR1, Dustin. You know what I mean? Sam,
Scotty, dude,
Scotty boy.
My boy Scotty.
Yeah,
dude. I mean, he was like an official band member that didn't play an instrument. You know what I mean?
He was a groupie.
Yeah, he was. No, he was more than a groupie. You know what I mean? He was there shooting all of our live performances. He was helping us with our Instagram.
Just kidding.
Yeah. Hey, but every time they would ask us about groupies, they're like, "Hey, my girl, she'd be like, what about all the groupies?" And I'd be like, "Yeah, they're all fucking. I met them all. They're all pretty nice guys. They're all pretty cool dudes, man."
Fuck yeah. Well, that's kind of how I get it started, right? It's just nice little convo, keeping it chill, keeping it normal, just talking.
Yeah.
My name is Bernie, obviously from the Unmasked Podcast, and today we got.
I'm known as the Biggity Bomb here. I'm over here with Mike motherfucking Z.
What up, Mike Z from El Tiempo, man? How's it going?
Yeah,
and from the Bug Podcast.
Yeah, the Bakersfield Underground Podcast, which is available on all streaming platforms. Don't forget that shit. It's on YouTube also.
Yeah.
Did you know we're on YouTube already?
I did not.
Yeah, for the last 7 months.
Hey, is that why all those fucking cameras are in there?
Yeah, dude. Yeah, we got in the bathrooms. We got them.
I was wondering. I was like, who's
the bathroom's cool. I was like, you don't got to sign a waiver or nothing.
I was like,
bro.
Who the fuck is gonna call you, bro? That you got all these fucking phones out.
So thank you for being here. Honestly, it was a pleasure being on yours. So I was like, I got to get this dude on as quick as possible.
I will say that it's an honor to be here, bro.
Yeah, it really is.
Because I really do appreciate anybody and everybody that has a podcast out here in town or even out of town, but especially here in town. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I can appreciate all the hard work that everybody puts in their show and stuff. So
it is a bit.
It is our honor to be over here, as a matter of fact.
It is a lot of hard work, dude.
It is. It's a lot of. I mean, we talked about it last time, man. So I'm really interested to see like your point of view and not just mine and Iceberg right now, Iceman. Iceberg, Iceberg, yeah. So you like you said, you just started posting on YouTube 7 months ago. What was it that kind of shifted you to doing a video pod instead of just an audio pod?
I didn't want to do it. I honestly didn't want to do it. I'm a big fan of talk radio from way back in the day. You know what I mean? So leaving everything to your imagination is more fun for me and stuff. But, just
I've been trying to talk him into doing it for a while.
Yeah, man.
Since we started, since the whole podcasting started,
I
was like, bro, we need to go video. Like, we need to go video. He's like, nah, I don't want to do that because I'm a big old fucking whining hyena. I don't want to do it. And fucking yada yada.
Whining hyena.
You know, so I was like, well, whatever it takes, dude. When the time comes, the time comes. And then little by little, we start getting more people to buy into the dream.
Yeah.
And then it was like, let's go video. Because now we have the support of like Cadillac and fucking, Paco Loach. We got all these people that are helping us out. So,
Yeah, I was the one that held it back for a long time.
Yeah.
Because it was like, I enjoy doing our sketches or skits that we do on the audio podcast. I enjoy all that stuff. Once again, it's because of back then, that's what I enjoyed and stuff, listening to radio, talk radio and shit. These guys were on me for a while about going on YouTube and doing video and stuff. I never wanted to do it, until the demand now from the audience too. Everybody was asking me, how come you guys are not on YouTube? Where can I view this? Where can I see it? So I gave in. I said, you know what? All right, fuck it. Let's just try it, see what it is. But I'm a little bit of a perfectionist. I want the show to look a certain way.
Yeah.
And if I feel like we can't achieve that, I don't want to do it. So we did record maybe like 2 or 3 episodes that never aired because
we got a few of them.
We have to. We got to fix this. We got to fix that. Then during that time, that's when Junior came in. Junior, he's our camera guy. He designs the whole set and everything, the way that it looks.
Sick ass set, by the way. So, sick ass set. Man, yeah.
Thanks. A lot of credit goes to Junior and stuff. And he's the one that you guys look like shit. You guys bring up to make you guys look good.
He's like Mike. That cutoff shirt shows nothing but nipple, dog. You might not want to wear that cutoff shirt.
You were wearing a cut sleeve shirt for a bit. Yeah.
He would tell me that shit. I'm like, fool, my nipples is what got me here, motherfucker.
But so once he came in, he cleaned everything up. He still does it to this day.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's kind of like
he keeps everything in order. You know what I mean? Like visually. Yeah. And then also, he pushes the narrative that we're all shooting for. So he helps do that. You know what I mean? Keeps us. Yeah.
There's a lot of people. Of people behind the scenes now. That was just recent because before it was just me doing everything. Mm-hmm. Now I got some people that do help and stuff, and Junior's one of them. And once again, once it started looking a lot better, Junior's the one that started setting up all the cameras and stuff and
the lights and shit.
Yeah, lights. I mean, he does a lot, like I said, and that's when I was like, you know what? It's starting to look pretty cool now and stuff. Now the next thing was graphics. You know what I mean? Like, I have to get the right graphics once again. We fixed that first half, but then comes the second half, editing, which is I do all of that, and it just has to look a certain way for me. You know what I mean? And I remember like SR1 was one of them. He's another broski of ours. He would get pissed at me. He was like, dude, fucking just put it out. I was like, nah, dude, it's got to look a certain way. Yeah. And he was like, nah, dude, nobody cares. Just put it. But I just, I don't know. It's just me. Yeah. It's just me. I have to have it look a certain way.
You got to understand, like, when it's your baby, you know what I'm saying? Nobody's gonna rush you through that, dude. Like, like it's like with me with music, right? Somebody's like, hey, you need to put that song out there. I'm like, it's not ready. You know what I'm saying? You got to put this out there. It's not ready to get put out there because it's missing this or it's missing that, or sometimes you don't even know what it's missing, but it's missing something. Mm-hmm. And when the time comes, you're like, that's what it was missing. You know what I'm saying? Whether it could just be like a small thing, you know what I mean? And the fact that you see it, it just makes for a better show overall because you're that's how you grow, right? Like you grow because you see all these little imperfections in what's going on, right? And you're a perfectionist, and maybe you're not a perfectionist. You just want to get it right, under your.
I'm a professional.
Yeah.
I can from that day I could tell. Honestly, from that day I could tell, which is good. Which is some of it, right?
You just saw some of it.
Yeah, homie was freaking out from the beginning. He goes, where the fuck is so and so? We need my other camera guy. Like, it needs to be here. I was like, oh, that's cool. That's cool though. I respect that. Because it's got to be a certain way, like you said.
Yeah,
you got to depend on a lot of people, dude. You got to depend on a lot of people, and you know what? And the fact that you have other people that are in it with you. You know what I mean? And that backing you up, because I back up Biggity. Like, I back him up. Like, whatever if that's the direction he wants to go in, all my job is just to help keep him grounded and be like, just don't lose your roots, bro. Like, and everything that's happening, because everything's happening a lot faster now. Yeah. Before it took a long time for things to happen, right? And now shit's happening faster. Now I can see the ball is fucking starting to roll a little bit faster. And my job is not to only be there and back him up, but just to remind him to, hey, don't lose your roots, Yeah. Basically,
my question to you is: do you think the ball would roll even quicker if you did short form content?
No.
Or do you want to stick to like the way you're rolling things now?
I love the way we do it, bro, because there's no time limit. that means that we could talk about anything because I do have a format, okay?
Right.
There is a format to the show and shit. So, but sometimes it just always happens actually where we're talking, I'm going through my questions, then they hit a subject, and we're just on that subject for like a solid 30, 40 minutes. And then like Mike, you might relate to it, then he throws his stuff in there, and we're already 30 minutes in on just question number 4.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
The reason why I did cut it short, believe it or not, they were longer. We used to do 3-hour episodes on just the second half. Keep that in mind that we still do the audio, which is the first half of the show. So our guest is considered the second half of the show. There's a whole other show that's only on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, on all streaming platforms. That one is crazier than the second half, right?
Yeah, we get there for like the first hour and a half, whatever. We talk, we bullshit, we shoot the shit, and that's like it's a little too much, right? But then we go video after that.
Yeah, then it's video. Yeah. So but I did cut it down because before when we had a studio up in the Haberfeld building,
and that was last year.
Yeah, that was last year. I was doing 3-hour interviews with the guest. And it just became so long, and it was like, you know what, we're leaving at 11 o'clock at night now, and it was like, you know what, you have to try to cut this thing down a little bit. So I did cut it down a lot. Now we're doing about an hour and a half, sometimes 2 hours, interviews and stuff.
I think it's hard, dude. I think it's hard that when you wanna get to know somebody and you want them to put themselves out there. I mean, I think if you do a short episode, it's just not enough. You're not giving the people enough.
You're right. It's not. You feel like it's a cliffhanger kind of thing.
Yeah.
Is it doable? Yeah. But once again, when we bring our guest in, it's like I do my research on everybody.
Yeah.
If I already booked you 2-3 months ahead, I'm already on you already.
Right.
I try to look for as much as I can because I want to give our guest that respect. You know what I mean?
Right.
You come in, and I already want to know exactly what the background is, what you're up to, what you're going to be doing and stuff. If you're a musician, I listen to your album, your whole catalog months ahead. You know what I mean? So
and I feel fucked up because I don't do that shit. I don't do that shit. He's like, we got this guy on, and he sends me a couple songs, and I'll be like, all right, that's all I need to know. I'm just going to wing it, right? And that's the thing is like, he'll come at it as an angle of, dude, I've listened to everything. And I come at it as an angle as like, dude, I've never heard you. So like, let me introduce myself. You introduce yourself to me.
Which is needed, though.
Yeah, which is needed.
It is.
Yeah. So I'm interested. I'm not saying that just because I didn't listen to your whole catalog, it doesn't mean I'm not interested. It means that I'm the new guy and I want you to show me what you got, right?
Yeah. So check this out. Remember last time we had a conversation of, what's my process like? What what do I send a paper kind of thing? We had the whole discussion.
You didn't do it this time.
I didn't because I wanted to do it from your point of view to see how you really felt and how we can really
keep it organic, right?
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
Because that's what I told you. I was like, I deal with keeping it organic. I feel like I got to be a certain way.
Right.
And I didn't want to be it, especially not this one, bro.
I mean, it's your show is the way it is because that's how you are and stuff, which makes it different than any other show out there, which I love that. You know what I mean? Everybody has a different way of doing it. We've gone to other podcasts, too, to go interview and stuff, and I look at the process. They always ask me how I do it. But once again, that's me.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
And you want to do something that stands you out above everybody else. Because before me, there was others. Right? And but I really do enjoy looking at everybody's show. I tune into everybody that has a podcast out here. I listen to everything here. Because I want to know, hey, what are they doing and stuff? How can I be involved in that? How can I help too?
Right.
Because I know when we first got started, like there was nobody there. Nobody wanted to fuck with us, bro. Like nobody. I even had this is funny, man. I even had a guest on who had a phone call in the middle, and in the middle of the episode, he was like, "Oh, yeah, I'm just doing this little show. No big deal. I'm just here." And he's saying this shit like we're recording this. I still have this recording. That made me feel like shit, bro. It really did because I'm trying to build this thing. And it's like
that's crazy.
Somebody can just belittle it like that. That's why I don't like to do that with anybody, bro.
Yeah.
Anybody that has a show, man, we'll jump on anybody's podcast and whatever viewers we could bring, dude. Fuck yeah, man. Let's collaborate on this shit.
Fuck
you know what I mean?
Yeah,
because we're all doing something. It ain't easy, too.
No, it's not. And people just see the finished product.
Yeah,
they don't see all the hustle that comes with it.
Exactly.
Dude, and when you have that hustle, dude, and you have that interest, you come across some very fucking interesting people, dude, in this business. You know what I mean? Like by chance, I don't know how big he did it. I don't know how the fucker did it, dude. But we've interviewed some fucking pretty interesting people, dog.
Yeah. So, what was his name? Carlos Orellana was one of them recently, and then you didn't interview, but you were with Mick Foley, like. Stuff like that's dope as fuck. I grew up watching Mick Foley,
that interview with Mick Foley will be coming up soon, by the way.
Oh, there you go. Interview with Mick Foley coming up.
Yeah.
Dude, the fucking funniest one or the craziest one to me was Ted Bundy's brother. Shout out Rich Bundy, bro. We interviewed his brother, bro.
2-part interview.
Yeah, it was crazy.
How long ago was this?
It was
over a year ago already.
Probably about a year ago.
I still
he still calls us.
Yeah, Rich is incredibly funny, weird person, but I love that about him.
Yeah, he's definitely an individual, dude. Really,
yeah.
You could tell that he's crossed some demons, bro, and he's lived through them, laughing at him.
Oh hell yeah!
You know.
So yeah, that was a 2-parter that we did with him and stuff. It took me some convincing to actually get him on the show. He's all the way in Washington, by the way.
Yeah,
he's not even here.
Yeah.
But getting to talk to Rich and like we all know the stories of Ted Bundy. We all know it, from front and back, right? So, but getting to know his side of the story was completely different.
Dude, like I remember asking him the question when I was like, hey, bro, like the night that the cops came to your house and you found out that he was a serial killer, when you went to sleep in your room that night, you were like, what, 12? What were you thinking when you laid your head down, bro? Like literally like that night, like, you know what I mean? What was going through your fucking head? You know what I mean? And he was like, well, shit. I mean, I really wasn't thinking nothing. My mom and dad just took care of it, so fucking whatever. You know, he just mows over it. You know what I mean?
It is crazy. I think my favorite episode out of all of them is called The Love Bug. You remember that?
Yeah.
So The Love Bug, it was Valentine's Day, maybe like a year, 2 years ago. And this really happened, right? I'll make this story quick, but you can hear it all on the episode. I was going through my closet, and I found like a yearbook. Yearbook fell down, right?
Oh, yeah.
And a note popped out, right? A little piece of paper popped out. I was like, what the fuck is this, right? So I opened it up. It was a love letter to like this young chick. We were in junior high that I never said to her, right? I was like, and we were doing bad practice. I'm like, hey guys, check this out, man. You guys won't believe this shit. I told him the story. I didn't show him the letter. I just told him the story. I said, wouldn't it be crazy if I call her live on the air to see if I could read this letter to her finally, right? Like, you got to do that shit. You got to do it.
Oh, we pumped him up.
Woo! So perfect timing. It was Valentine's Day, right? So I hit her up like a week before. I said, hey, look, this might sound crazy, blah, blah, blah. And she's like, yeah, cool. So now we're recording the show. These motherfuckers invited a whole couple's dinner, music, champagne, all so they could come and watch me read this note live.
No. We brought everybody. We were like, look at this fucking mouth. He's about to read a junior high. Bro, we couldn't stop.
They had a DJ there.
Bro, we couldn't even stop.
Music. Bro, it was.
The background.
There was like 20 deep in there.
It was hilarious.
All waiting for me to read this letter. I had no idea at the time.
It was
I was like,
funny as shit, dude.
Yeah, bro, that's like something out of like those radio stations, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
yeah. That's what made it extra special.
Oh, right? We did, dude. When this thing first started, bro, I knew that it was very small in the beginning, but once everybody jumped on, dude, it just became like we went all in, bro.
Yeah.
We went all in. We had fucking it's been a crazy ride. You know what I mean? I've only been on it for, here and there, but I've obviously I'm always real close. You know what I mean?
Right. So what ended up happening?
During that episode?
Yeah. She was a torta.
Yeah. So pretty much I hit her up, I called her, and you can hear this on the episode actually. I called her, I explained the situation, I found this love note and stuff. I told her I have all these people here in front. You can hear all these motherfuckers.
Yeah, we were laughing our ass off.
Oh shit.
I could not stop laughing.
I said, hey, do you mind if I read this letter to you and stuff? She's like, yeah, go ahead. Bro, I was fucking hella nervous. I don't know why. I was nervous, bro. It's kind of like if you go back, like when you're a little kid, right?
Yep.
It was an innocent letter, right? I read it to her and stuff, and I said, hey, because on the letter I wrote, would you like to have lunch with me? So I told her, hey, can we just go back for a moment and can we have lunch together? And you could hear the background. I had the sound effects, us being in the cafeteria, the kids and all that stuff. So we're having this day, the DJ's playing music and stuff. And we just went back to like when we were, 10 years old or a little bit older, yeah.
Circle yes or no days.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
So we did that, right? And I had two singers, two R&B singers there. One of them was Seuss, shout out Seuss and stuff.
Oh yeah, that's right.
And she had just come out with his new single and stuff. And it talks about, going back in the day when it was innocent. It just so happened to be at that moment. She was there live with us. So for her Valentine's Day, my crush, for Valentine's Day, I had Sue sing to her over the radio pretty much.
Yeah.
This fool would put in other styles.
Yeah. But hey, the crazy thing is, okay, that was beautiful. You can hear that. It's been out there. It's called The Love Bug. Go ahead and look it out. Bakersfield Underground. The crazy thing about it that not a lot of people know about is what happened after, right? So the show was done. I called my old crush, and I just to thank her for coming on the show. And she was like, hey, did I sound sad or anything like that? Did I sound good? You sounded great. Sad? She's like, yeah, it's because my boyfriend dumped me like 2 days ago. And it was somebody that was with her for a couple years. And she was just going through it. I was like, oh, sweetie, I'm so sorry, And she's like, no, actually, this made my day because I don't have a Valentine's Day or anything like that. Dude, we made her.
I would have been like, gotta go, bye. Too much drama for me.
That's dope, bro.
So far, that's been, we've had a lot of fucking crazy episodes.
We had some crazy episodes.
But that's one of the ones that stand out. At least for me, because that's the one that made me nervous and shit,
No, well, that crosses one.
I mean,
number 3 off my list.
Yeah, dude, I mean, that and, I think I got put in a leg lock one time by a fucking wrestler.
We had Profeta Jr., he's a professional wrestler and stuff. He came on the show.
And he fucking put me in a leg lock. He fucking slapped the shit out of this dude, like chest chopped him. And then my homie Scotty, my guitar player, he's a big dude. Probably he's about your size, dude. And that fool body slammed his ass, dude.
He body slammed him, bro.
He shook the whole fucking house, bro.
We were on the second floor of a house on this episode and stuff. And he picks up Scotty. While Scotty's like maybe like 5 feet away. He's like, all right, come forward. So he comes running, wobbling and shit. Picks him up, bro, over his head. And legit, Andre the Giant body slams him. The whole second floor fucking shook, bro. We were like, fuck.
Yeah. It was insane, dude. Man. We've had some pretty crazy episodes, bro.
Yeah. Will, you should have done fucking video for the longest, bro.
Right.
That would have been crazy.
And that was not a video.
Well, we have clips of it.
Yeah.
Okay.
We put clips, but it wasn't like a video show. We did little clips.
I know. I came across one of your videos, but so you got slapped twice?
Yeah, this has been twice.
They fucking put me.
The first time was with Profeta Jr., where he was like, well, this is the episode that I'm telling you about. Yeah. He told me the only way I would do it is if you take off your shirt. I said, all right, man, here we go, right? Skin to skin. So he goes he's like, all right, you ready? Just put your
Was the Big Shoe?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, that motherfucker did a wind up, dude. And he said, softball's way.
Yeah, he goes back and he's like, you ready? I said, nope. Here we go. Blast, bro. And I'm like, oh, fuck. And he's like, hey, I didn't do it right. I got to do it again. I said, what the fuck, dude?
And we were like, what was that about? That was about, 80%. He was like, that's about a 40.
Yeah.
I was like, make it 60. Yeah. We told make it 60, 75. That fool fucking laid the hammer down, bro.
The second one was, I'll even tell you exactly how my body reacted to that shit. So this time he goes all the way back. He whines all the way back.
Yeah, he did this little fucking
motherfucker.
Yeah.
So then he's like, all right, so I have my neck to the side like this. And it was like if it was in slow motion.
He was like this with his eyes closed, bro.
Blam, bro. Immediately, my chest goes numb.
Charlie.
And I have like spaghetti legs now. Like I'm trying to, you know what I mean? And I'm like, I lose breath. I can't even breathe anymore. And his arm print was on my chest for like 4 days.
Bro. Dude, the fact that
purple, red.
It was so hard that we didn't even say ooh. We just went ooh. You know what I mean? Like all of us were like, ooh. Yo. Like we didn't even go, ooh.
Yeah, that one was pretty bad.
Yeah, it was funny. It was
What about the Black Panther one? What did you rate that one?
All right, so the one, the wrestling show?
Yeah.
Okay, so that had 3 wrestlers. That was 3 wrestlers that smacked me on my chest that night. I don't know if you saw the full video and stuff.
No, I just saw the clip on Instagram.
All right. So it was 3 wrestlers. First, it was the female wrestler. She thought we were joking. I said, hey, let's just do it once, whatever, right? She's like, all right, I already know the routine already, right? Take the shirt off.
I'm a pro.
Yeah, and this is after the wrestling event, so everybody is there, right? They're like, what the fuck is this guy doing, right? So she goes in, smack. That one hurt. It hurt. I was like, oh, all right, cool. I'm trying to just play it off, right? But fuck, it hurt. Then another wrestler comes in, right? And this motherfucker's like, he's big, bro. Yeah. And he's like, oh, what are you doing over here? And she's like, oh, he said he could take a smack from you. I did not say that, right? I didn't say that.
Way.
He's like, oh, you want to take one? I said, fuck it, let's go. So he was fast. That's the thing. He was fast. He just went blam. That one brought me to my knees. That one did. Spaghetti legs went down. I was like, fuck. So I get back up, man, and he's like, yeah, man, respect. Then there's a third one came in. This guy was even fucking. He goes by 5-star. Even worse, bro. Even worse.
He said he's my 5-star.
He goes by 5-star.
Oh,
that's
okay,
his name and shit. So man, this guy is another one who's quick, and these guys are like buff. They're built, bro. So he's like, "Are you sure you want to do this, man? Because I hit pretty hard." I said, "Fuck it, I'm not gonna back down." Right. That's one of the things when people say do it for the bug. I'm gonna fucking do it, bro.
Bro, the funniest thing was that. Well, first of all, for those of you who don't know, fucking, he's a big fucking wrestling fan.
Oh yeah.
That's what all this started. He's a big fucking wrestling fan.
Yeah, we're gonna get to that.
Yeah, so he wanted to get chopped up. That's on him. But fucking like me, I'm a fucking spectator at wrestling, dog. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna get involved or nothing like that. But yeah, dude, like shit. When it comes to shit for the bug, and he doesn't back down. Like we had the hot chip challenge not too long ago.
Hot chip challenge.
Oh, I want to talk about that, bro. Yeah. I want to talk about that.
There was five contestants, right?
Yeah.
And we spun the wheel, and this fucking guy, for some fucking reason, thought he was like, okay, my chances 1 out of 5. I'm gonna talk. First fucking to go, dog. First one up.
So we had the wheel of death.
Yeah, the wheel of death.
And my name came up first.
It was middle of summer, dude. This was sweating beads of sweat coming down. He couldn't talk.
It was.
That shit was hilarious.
I haven't done the hot chip challenge, but I did the spicy ramen, and I know it doesn't compare. But I was dying with the spicy ramen, bro.
Who was I can't. Her name escapes me right now. The Kristen.
MMA fighter?
Yes, she's an MMA fighter, dude. She's a beautiful girl. She's a great person. She's awesome. Shout out to her. She ate that chip, and bro, she didn't budge, bro. I didn't see her bust a sweat. Her makeup didn't get messed up. Dude over here crying.
She was tearing up that ice cream.
She was. Yeah. She had a bucket of ice cream.
Yeah, she had a bucket of ice cream. She wasn't crying, but she was like.
But she wasn't sweating, nothing, dude.
That would be one of the worst ones. One of the worst, little battle games that we've done.
The crickets, bro.
We had crickets. So I didn't eat the crickets, but we had like live crickets and shit. And Cadillac, Bigfoot ate it. Then you brought some seasoned ones, huh?
Yeah, I brought some seasoned ones.
They ate those too, and it was like, oh man.
No, we are black.
Is this like a mixture of Fear Factor, Jackass, bro?
Like, it's because I was telling him I'm gonna bring because Cadillac, bro. Cadillac, shout out to my boy Caddy. That fool, he was pumping himself up. He was scared of the hot chip challenge. He was scared, so he was everything. At that time, I took advantage because I'm a fucking conniving fucker. So I took advantage of that. I'm like, look, dude. Everything I'm gonna give you, you gotta treat it like it's the hot chip challenge. You gotta mentally fucking. So I got these big ass fire ants, dude, from Oaxaca.
Fucking big and hairy.
Big old fucking hairy fire ants, bro. And I got a bag of them, right? And I was like, dude, if you could eat these, you could fucking eat anything. And he was like, all right. And he looked at them, dude. They were good size, bro.
But just describe them though, because that's what makes it worse, bro. Like you describe these big old.
How big are they, bro?
They were about they would be about the size of like from right here to right here. And they had the big fat bottom.
How'd you get them over here from Oaxaca?
Well, there's a store that I go to, and they're a delicacy there. In Oaxaca, they're a delicacy, right?
No, yeah.
So you get like a little pouch for like $20, little pouch, and dude, they're just you got the big fat bottoms on them. You know what I mean? I mean, they're big enough to where you could see the faces, bro. Put it that way.
Fuck,
and they're like crunchy and shit. You know what I mean? They're dry. So I gave it to him, and him and Bigfoot was like, I'll fucking eat it. Bigfoot eat anything, bro. Bigfoot don't give a fuck. He's like,
those two are in a challenge.
They were dueling it. They were dueling out, right?
He's good. I can do it too.
Yeah. so there they go. They fucking chew on them, and as they're chewing them, you could see the little legs and fucking antlers and shit like stuck in their teeth, bro.
You can hear the crunchiness. They're standing right next to me, and like, look, I'm down to do anything, especially for the show. But looking at these fucking little alien, little hairy motherfuckers, dude. Oh my goodness.
To me, they weren't appeasing at all. So he was like, fuck it. And he took them, right? And that's when I knew. I was like, dude, you really are treating everything like it's the hot chip challenge. He's like, I'm getting ready for it. And I was like, all right, I'll be back next week.
We even gave him a habanero, huh?
We gave him one. Oh, yeah. He got a red habanero, and he took that shit. So
nothing. Goddamn monsters, bro.
So, dude.
And sober too, bro.
Oh no.
Yeah, sober shit.
I was gonna ask. Were they
sober
faded
shit,
or?
dude. And so next week,
they're more drinkers and stuff, but they barely drink and stuff. But man, he does all this stuff.
So I let him start, and I want to say, all right, I'll be back next week. I was like, I'll be back next week. I came back next week with some even bigger fucking crickets, dude. There were crickets, and they were like fucking barbecue flavored crickets, fucking vinegar and ranch flavored crickets. I brought like a bunch of those. That fool's down them shits, and once again, fucking wings and legs hanging out their mouth. And
the one hot chip challenge. I don't recommend anybody do that shit.
Yeah, they look like
bad. It's not just the thing is like people think okay, you're gonna eat the chip and you're good in like 10, 15 minutes.
How bad?
No, how bad is it? Extreme pain, not only on your mouth, but remember it goes down your throat, so your internals are burning. You breathing fucking hurts. Yeah. Breathing hurt, and I coughed. That shit fucking felt like a fireball went off, bro, on my mouth.
Reckless. I caught up with Reckless SR1. I caught up with him like maybe 3 hours later. We had practice that night, and that dude fucking was throwing up and shitting himself.
Yeah. It was bad, and then not only that, so that's fucking horrible.
Yeah, it was bad.
That's a horrible combo.
It was bad,
bro. But yeah, so what happened the next couple of days? I lost all my taste buds. It just completely burned my tongue. Couldn't taste shit for 3 to 4 days. Couldn't taste anything. When I went to the bathroom, bro, that shit,
fire.
That shit hurt, bro. It hurt, and it's not just that it'll all come out like diarrhea. Nah, dude, it's just like a slow burn, bro. Like,
fire snakes, bro.
That shit gave me a fucking rash, bro.
Fire snakes.
I couldn't even walk. It gave me a rash. It was that bad. I took about 2 dumps. This is uncensored, right? Fuck it, I said it. 2 dumps, bro, and both of them were like horrific. And I had a rash for like 2-3 days, bro. It was that bad. So then there's a company that wants to work with us that want us to do the hot chip challenge again. I said, fuck. I want to do that again?
Anything for the bug.
Anything
for the bug.
I will tell you one that was supposed to happen a couple of weeks ago that didn't happen, right? I was supposed to get in an octagon with 2 times MMA women's champion Kirsten. Big shout out to her.
You had mentioned that.
Yeah. It ended up not happening and stuff. We couldn't get the schedules together, but I already had my gear on, bro. I was ready to go. Am I a fighter? No. But, I was supposed to survive at least 2 minutes.
And you know what, dude? And she looks like such a sweetheart, bro. She's a great person.
She is.
And she will whip your ass, bro.
Oh, I've whipping my ass.
I've seen her fight, bro.
Yeah,
I've seen her fight.
She's something else.
She just recently had a fight, not a week ago, I believe.
Oh, really?
So yeah, I mean, we couldn't make that one happen, or else I would have been in the hospital concussed or some shit.
Nah, leg kicks, bro.
Oh yeah,
that would have done you.
I've had her kick me in the ass before. Like, that shit fucking hurt.
Shit, that's crazy.
So we do a lot of fun things. It's not just like a talk show. We do games. We do a lot. We just recently started taking the bug live on the road now.
I see. Yeah, you talked about it last time.
That one, we've done 2 successful shows. We do have huge things coming up for the bug live now. We're gonna be, just stay tuned on the Bakersfield at the Bug Podcast on Instagram. I'm gonna be posting some events that are gonna be coming up. Mick Foley's one of them and stuff.
Big things are happening, dude, and we've been very lucky and very blessed.
We've been fortunate. Yeah, we've been fortunate.
We're very lucky, very blessed for these things that are happening because it's just we're just a bunch of jackasses, dude. You know what I mean? And people like us, right?
Yeah. What I mean, taking it back a little bit, what really inspired you to do your podcast?
Man, like I said, I've always loved talk radio, man. This has always been my shit, man. And but what really started everything was we were gonna go to a El Tiempo show. What was that desert? Apple Valley?
Apple Valley, right? We went, yeah.
So me and my homeboy SR1, we would always ride together. So we're on the road a lot, especially going to these guys' shows. We're on the road. And I had a recorder. And we would always talk all this funny shit. We would get to the shows, and I would talk to all the bands back there. I'm like, man, I wish I had a show where we can, bring these conversations. You know what I mean? And the shit that I would see behind the scenes and stuff, and even when you guys went to the Whiskey A Go-Go.
Yeah.
I saw some shit in there, too. I was like, man, if only people, because not a lot of people are allowed behind the scenes there, right?
Right.
So I'm there with my little camera. I'm looking at all these fucking crazy shit that's going on. I'm like, man, I wish I could talk about this shit, right? Because you can't record back there. So one day, just me and SR1 just started recording and stuff. we're coming out with some catchy names and something that would, that will pop and shit. Mm-hmm. We ended up Bakersfield Underground, a.k.a. everybody calls it the Bug for short, stands for Bakersfield Underground. And we just went out, we spent maybe like $40-$50 on this small little audio with one microphone, right? Yeah. And we're like, hey man, let's just fucking do this shit. Let's just start it up. Let's see what happens. Let's see what we can make from it. I talk a lot. He talks a lot. So the first person that we had on was Mike motherfucking Z right here, And we're just talking. And the first episode that we ever did, it was called The Music Industry. Since these guys have been in all around the music industry for years and stuff. So what better person to conversate with about that than these guys right now? So that's how we got started.
That's super dope, bro.
Yeah, so humble beginnings.
You really expanded your shit, right? So you started, said music, and then wrestlers and all sorts of athletes and other podcasters.
Yeah. I mean, you even
it's evolved.
You said you had Olivia LaVoice.
Oh yeah, we had Olivia LaVoice. Dude, big shout out to her. Yeah,
that was good too, dude.
That one, that one right there was pretty much. We wanted to talk about the Bakersfield 3 case because I love all this crime, murder stuff, and that was a big case that happened right here in Bakersfield and stuff. And she was the one that was reporting on all of this. This is the story where they found body parts all over Hard Park. A lot of areas.
Micah,
Bakersfield 3. So what better way to talk about that story than to have the news reporter that was reporting on all of this stuff. She also did the Osuna case too, where we're supposed to link up.
Man of 1,000 Faces, right?
So she was in the same. She interviewed him in his cell right there, face to face. So we're supposed to get back and talk about that case and stuff, and we just got to figure out our schedules and stuff.
Yeah,
but that was one of those interesting interviews. And
she's a great investigative reporter, dude. Yeah. And you know what? She was very open to whatever questions we had, and you know what I mean. And it was cool to know that somebody who was so high up on the scale of investigative reporting was able to give us a little bit of her time. You know what I mean?
And you know what? Dope. One of the things that I learned from that interview is that look, she had the #1 podcast in the world that same day that we interviewed her.
Yeah.
So it was like we had all eyes on us. And stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Because everybody wants to know what's going on with her. So for her to do us a favor like that, that's one of the things that is very important to me, bro, to pass on to the next podcasters is like, you know what? I don't give a fuck how high or low I am on with our fame or whatever you want to call it. I always want to come in and give that opportunity to the next person. You know what I mean?
Right.
Because she did that for us, bro. She didn't have to. She could have gone anywhere.
Yeah.
But she wanted to fuck with a little show here in Bakersfield. You know what I mean? So now it's like, I learned a lot from that. Now it's like, man, Bernie, you got a show, man. Let's go. When can we get on, man? We've done other shows too. You know what I mean? That's one of the things that I would really like to share all of this. Because everybody has interesting shows here, man. There's a lot of fucking talented people out
growing.
here.
It's growing. It's definitely growing.
And it is hard to get to that next level and stuff. You know what I mean? But it's doable. One thing I learned is that it's fucking doable. You know what I mean? So what better way than to bring everybody in together and let's share the spotlight.
Yeah, dude. And as you go show through show, and you're gonna learn what works for you and what doesn't work, and you're gonna probably look back and be like, man, that shit was funny, but maybe we shouldn't have done that. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? But then you're gonna look back and be like, fuck, man, maybe we could just reinvent that. You know what I'm saying? And you grow as the shows go on. You know what I'm saying? So, and there's a lot of shows under Henry's belt. There's a lot of shows under his belt. You know what I'm saying? So he got a good eye for stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So, and it's good to be a part of it, dude. It really is.
A couple things that really stood out to me is like going through your Instagram page, especially, is you were doing street interview style.
Yeah, we do a lot of that stuff.
You were what? I mean, you haven't done it in a while, have you?
No,
it's been a minute, right?
No, yeah.
Well, do you think you're gonna go back to doing something like that, especially with? I mean, fairgrounds coming up and stuff like that.
I wanted to cover the fights that are going on over there in the fairgrounds.
Yeah, that though too. Yeah,
play-by-play. I've done wrestling play-by-play. Why can't I do that? You know what? Personally, there's nothing like having a live audience there. And I was just having a conversation with Mike here and stuff. Yeah. That I would love to do a show that has live audience and stuff. So going out to the streets and stuff, and you walk in there with zero. Yeah. Like you have no idea what you're gonna walk into. Going downtown on the weekend, everybody's fucked up back. You're gonna make something out of nothing there, right? So yeah, we do have some things planned on doing with going out there and talking to people. I know there was another there was a show called The Belly Podcast. It doesn't exist anymore, but they were doing it for a while.
Yeah.
You know, and they were doing it really well.
They were good, dude.
Like, what can I do that's better than that? They're doing it hella good.
Yeah.
So I left that alone for a while. That's why you didn't see us do it and stuff.
Gotcha.
Big shout out to them and stuff. You know, they're still broskies till this day and stuff, you know. But they were doing it really good. So it's like, man, why mess with something that is good? Maybe that's their thing, right?
Right.
I mean, I enjoy that, dude. I enjoy pulling drunk people aside and asking them dumb questions. You know what I'm saying? You know, and it's because it's always funny to you know, just to see what they got to say when they're inebriated. To me personally, even when they're not, but mostly when they're inebriated.
That's when you get the interesting.
Yeah, the
interesting
funny
answers. But I mean, you got to understand that what you see on social media or what you see on YouTube is like a portion.
Oh
of
yeah,
the
right.
Entire
because you're there for like 4-6 hours trying to get
6, 7.
At least 2 good, interesting. Once again, it has to be interesting.
Right.
It can't just be you going up to people and just blah 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 blah. Right. If it's not entertaining to me, it's not going to be entertaining to the crowd. Right.
And it's gonna take like 10 interviews for you to get 2 of them that are entertaining. You know.
At least. You know. So there's a lot of time that goes into it. I love doing all that stuff. I really do. You know. Maybe we should get back to doing something like that. I've been hella busy with the show itself and stuff, and just with life in general, you know. But the show still continues on and stuff. But that'll be something. Hey, if you ever want to collaborate with something like that,
bro, I'll be down. I'm a shy girl, but I'm down, bro. I'm down, bro.
Dude,
that'll be something pretty cool to go out there and do.
Yeah.
Trust me, it's funny that you know you could be like that, but as soon as you put a microphone in somebody, you no longer become the shy one, bro.
Yeah,
yeah, that's true.
You know, they're willing to talk to you regardless. You know what I'm saying? It's funny because you would think that person that has the least amount to say is the one that says the most, you know?
For real.
Yeah.
For real.
That is true.
That'd be a pretty cool thing to do.
It'd be interesting. I've always thought about doing something like that on more of like the comedic standpoint, right? Like,
right.
Like trying to keep a conversation going, trying to have fools fight you or something, you know?
Yeah, it does take a team for that, though. You know what I mean? You need a team.
Right,
dude.
exactly.
And that's what's hard.
Exactly.
When you know what I mean? When you're on your own, you gotta have a team of somebody who's gonna, you know, hold the camera and somebody's gonna.
You know what the hardest part is too? Because a buddy of mine, shout out Gio, he brought it up to my attention, like, hey, you should do like not a point of view, but you should do like a first person kind of, not podcast, but like a vlog, right? Vlog style videos and stuff. I'm like, yeah, but like you said, to find another person to really have the time or to find the right schedule to where we can both be at the same place, same time, kind of thing. It's hard.
It takes a lot, dude. Because you know what, like he spent, you know, the homie right here, he spends most of his time just like editing. Yeah. Right, that's hours of work. Besides of you know, putting in the effort to, you know, put the advertisements out there and the fucking,
which are top tier, by the way.
Yeah, you know,
top tier, bro.
To do all that shit
from our point of view, top tier. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we're trying.
It's a little bit of all of that, and then, you know, if you have a team who's willing to back you up on that, it makes things a lot easier. But yet, it's still a difficult task because everybody's got lives, right?
Right.
Everybody's got things to do in their life, and they're all, you know, they work 8 to 5, whatever the fuck, you know.
Yeah.
So it's a trip.
It's fun doing all that stuff.
Oh yeah, it is.
But just don't Bernie, you're not alone. If you ever need us for anything,
bro.
man,
Thank you, bro.
We'll
thank you.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, I appreciate that. Quick question and kind of like a little bit deeper question, right?
Yeah.
What kind of mistakes have you made in the past that made you feel like you had to take a step back with ideas behind your podcast?
Podcast related?
Podcast
doing business with the wrong people. Doing business with the wrong people. There was a situation where, and this is really good, I'm glad you asked that and stuff, because, you know, a lot of opportunity, as you grow, a lot of opportunities are going to come your way, but not every opportunity is a good opportunity. It might look good. They give you the bigger picture.
Right.
But just know what you sign. Also, don't just get excited about, hey, I'm going to offer you this, that, this, and that. Know what you're signing. Don't do business with family members. Don't do business with, you know. There was, I'm not going to get too much into detail, but there was a situation we were in where we were offered a lot. We were given a lot, but there was just so much shady shit behind it that I was the first one to walk out. And it's tough when you have a business partner that still wants to be in. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I made it clear I'm out. And but because I wanted to stay cool with my friend and he still wanted to be there, I decided, hey, I'll do it once a month over there. But it was shady. I got out in time before it all took a shit. So just understand that as you grow, you're gonna have opportunities come your way. Just be very careful, man. Be very careful what you sign. Be very careful what you get into, who you do business with, because you could very well be signing your whole show away, your whole fucking everything away, without even knowing it. Yeah. You know, so that's what I learned, like, to really not be too trusting with as far as business goes. There's more opportunities that have popped up, but now I'm more aware of, like, hey, look out for this or look out for that now and stuff.
Yeah,
you gotta be wary about those things because you know that because obviously you have something that they want, right?
Yeah.
And everybody's looking as like you're looking to benefit yourself of what can I get from this situation that's going to benefit me, and they're looking like what can I get from you that's going to benefit me, you know. And then if you guys don't find a happy median, you know what I'm saying, if you don't have a full confidence and trust that somebody's going to follow your lead, you know what I'm saying, they're gonna undermine you and they're gonna write their own narrative of what you want your show to do, you know what I'm saying. And that's kind of what you just got to be careful with that shit, you know.
Isn't that crazy how you got to worry about the closest people to you than as opposed to a random stranger and stuff like that?
Look, I don't blame anybody for making the choices that they want to make, right? We're all individuals here and stuff. We all want something different. But I just had that gut feeling, man. And even though I should have followed my gut feeling earlier when I first started spotting things.
I fucking told you too.
You did?
Damn, hey, he told you.
I fucking told you too.
Yeah, but it was, look, man, when they open the doors and they give you the world, they give you all these things that you would never be able to afford, and it's just there for you now, like coming from nothing, you make mistakes and stuff. So it's just kind of like, I'm never going to make that mistake again. Never, because that was an eye-opener for me. It was, you know what I mean? And I'm glad that I left before the situation got worse,
right?
Because it did. You know what I mean? But I was already gone by that time and stuff. So it's just something to really consider. And that's for anybody that's listening with any kind of business and stuff that you have, not just necessarily podcasting, but with anything else. Just be careful.
Just like the people you do trust, get their opinion. You know what I mean? Get their opinion.
Yeah.
And obviously the choice is going to be up to you. And whoever you do trust and they're closest to you, you get their opinion. You know, you let them know that this is the situation. What do you think? What would you do? And, you know, some people, they won't have no response for you. They'll be like, I don't know, because I don't know anything about podcasting. I don't know nothing about your situation. But, you know, just keep your moral compass.
Yeah. Trust your gut.
Yeah, trust your gut.
Yeah.
Trust your gut. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Keep your moral compass and trust your gut. Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much, man.
So one of the goals I have in mind, hopefully in the near future, is having my own studio. Right, because the garage ain't it. After a while, the garage ain't it.
This is still good.
Unfinished garage ain't it.
Don't ever look at it like
this could be a finished up studio, bro.
Yeah. So it was pretty cool to see that you had your own studio. What ended up happening with that? Like,
well, that's part of the story. Gotcha. Okay, so I will say that my plan is bigger than just a studio now.
Okay.
My plans have changed because I've been there, done that. And it's fine. It's okay to have that and stuff, right? But the plan for the Bug is so much bigger now that there's things that are going to be coming very soon.
Yeah.
And I want as many people involved with this as much as they can and stuff. You know what I mean? So,
okay.
Yeah, that's all I can say for right now and stuff.
I got you.
It's just, you know, the things that the plans that are coming, they're very ambitious, bro. You know what I mean? You gotta put it all out there.
Oh, but you gotta be.
You gotta be ambitious. You gotta be ambitious. You gotta put all you got out there, and because if not, you're gonna live with that shoulda, woulda, coulda, and nobody wants to live like that, right? Should have done this, could have done that. Right. So
yeah, we can't be living like that, man.
Yeah,
it's we got one life to live.
Yeah,
exactly.
So if a garage is what you got, you're gonna make the best studio out of your fucking garage, bro. You know what I'm saying? And that's just it. And you have everything you need. Yeah. Sometimes, dude, you have everything you need right in front of you. You don't even see it, and it just takes somebody.
That's what I was gonna get to. Yeah. So once again, having a studio comes with way more problems, a lot more problems. Believe me. Yeah. So and plus, 90% of the guests that I had that wanted to come and do the show and stuff, I always gave them options. Like, hey, do you want to go to the studio? Or do you want to go over here to my pad? 90% of them, hey, let's go to your pad. Yeah. So a lot of the show gets filmed there. So eventually, like I said, I ended up leaving the studio and stuff.
I mean, the studio might work for you, dude. I mean, we're not knocking you out. Yeah. But you know, like if you want a more organic show like what you got, dude, you want to invite people into your home, and having a studio kind of takes that away from it just a little bit. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying?
It's a different vibe, I'll tell you
It
that.
makes it more
really
business
is.
than like
Casual.
let's sit down. Yeah, the casual. Let's sit down and bullshit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. If you look at like the way the show looked when we were in the studio versus what it looks like now, you can see a huge difference.
Yeah,
not only the look and the feel of it, but the way that we're interacting with people and they interact with us is completely different. Maybe it just happened with us. I don't know.
I mean, I don't think I ever really went to the studio, bro.
Yeah, I know he never showed up.
I was like, fuck that. You know what I mean?
It's
because he told you so.
Yeah,
I fucking told you.
You know what? Maybe it was me because I was noticing a lot of shit already that it was like, I shouldn't be here, man. I had this motherfucker before this even.
I mean, it sounded good when they sold it to you, dude. You were like, okay, this is the next fucking step, fucking studio. Yeah. It did sound good, you know, but it's one of those things when you get there, you're like, fuck, dude, maybe I fucked up. You know what I mean? Yeah. And you start second guessing things. And then once you start second guessing something and you start bringing up those questions to these people are going to be like, well, what the fuck do you mean? I thought we were on this. And you're like, no, well, I don't want that no more. Like, and you have
there
right.
was a lot of shit.
Yeah,
there was a lot of shit going on. It was just best to just move on. Yeah. Because, you know.
I mean, I've been there musically. We had a fucking record deal, dude. And we had a record deal. We were signed and we walked away from it, dude, because it was just like, something about this shit just don't feel right. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You start looking at the fine print. And I asked somebody close to me, which is my nephew. Shout out to my nephew, Andrew Flores, who's a lawyer. And I fucking told him, hey, man, you want to read over these contracts for me? You know, and he was like, oh, well, this and this and this, whatever. And I was like, okay, that's what didn't feel right. You know what I'm saying? So then we bring that up to this person, and, you know, you bump heads a little bit, and then you're like, well, maybe this is not where we belong. Yeah. You know? So
even though it sounds all good, but at the end
sounds
of the day,
good, dude, and it looks great on paper, and it sounds good. Yeah. And, you know, like, they're handing you everything on a silver platter. You got this fucking wonderful room. You got this beautiful building. It's all you. But, you know what I mean, you have to fucking give hand jobs on the side or whatever the fuck. I almost did.
What the fuck?
You almost did.
You said you almost did.
You almost did.
Hey, chill. It's 2025. Chill. You're good.
You're good. It's okay.
Put like something over here. Fuck. I don't know what that's about, but all right. What contract did you sign?
I'm just saying.
I want that style
that's
contract.
That's exactly why I didn't sign, fool. Look at me.
Now they got us at the casting couch here.
Fucking P. Diddy over here, fool.
Yeah.
The diddler,
No Diddy.
Fucking diddler over here.
Out of all the interviews you've had, what's your favorite style of podcast interview?
Mine?
Yours.
Oh, mine?
Yeah.
Fuck, man. I love everything, man. We've done so much already that because everybody has a different story. I'm actually excited of who's coming next. Because it's not just music people anymore. It's just we have comedians coming in now. You know what I mean? Which is the next one that's going to be coming up. We got 2 interviews and stuff. We got a comedian coming up. And it's like she has so much fucking story. Funny as hell. So I'm actually excited about that. And then we have like
we've had the drug the guy who came and said his daughter was OD, right?
We've had
that was more of a serious show.
Yeah.
And we've had a bunch of jackasses on our show.
Oh, you're talking about the Kern County Outreach.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
Oh man, that one hit home, bro.
Yeah, that was a hard
that one hit home.
It was hard to do, dude.
Once again, look, you learn from every episode, right? Because that one was, you try to. How do you make humor out of that topic? Right?
And that's what I'm saying. Like your energy's so high all the time.
Yeah,
you know,
exactly. It's hard for me to bring this shit down, right?
Yeah, that was an Unmasked Podcast episode right there.
For real. And it was like, but we made it happen. You know,
no, it was a great episode. It was a great episode.
And stuff. And they decided they want to work with us again and stuff. You know, and but to answer your question, what's my favorite? I don't think I have one, bro. I'm always excited about the next one. And I'm still, after all these years, it's like I'm still excited of doing some interviews, just doing the research. I love doing the research.
Yeah.
I love popping up with some shit that they forgot about, and they're like, "Oh shit, I thought we deleted that shit."
Yeah.
You know, stuff like that. Man, I really don't have a favorite one, to be honest with you, man. They're all my favorites.
After doing this for so long, what's your biggest pet peeve, like to this day? Whether it's the setup process, the interview process, like whether it's someone that you're interviewing that's just not giving you what you want to hear. Like, what's your biggest pet peeve?
Cancellations.
You know what? Surprisingly enough, after all these years, we've probably had maybe 3. I would say 3 cancellations.
That's a great number.
Yeah,
that is a great number.
Stuff. Man, I don't know, man. There's just so much that goes into it, bro. People don't understand how much. I started setting up already today for tomorrow and stuff. You know, and I still got to set more stuff up. I don't know. What about you? I got to think about this one.
My biggest pet peeves is when you come on to a podcast, obviously you're going to come on so we can learn about your life.
Right.
When you come on and I ask you questions and you just say yes, no.
Shout out my homie Javi.
I remember you said that, Javi.
Yeah, fucking maybe.
Vales verga Javi.
Yeah, those right there is like, because ultimately, dude, the key to every podcast, I think, is interesting.
Back and forth conversation is the biggest thing.
Interested is interesting. If you're interested, everything's gonna be interesting. And you know what I mean? You show interest in them, they're gonna show interest in you, bro.
Exactly.
And that's just the way it is. And if you don't get that back from somebody, then that makes for a horrible show. And my biggest pet peeve is somebody who refuses or think they're too cool to answer questions or to open up, because that's what you're here for. You're here for us to get to know you better.
That's what you sign up for.
Yeah,
you know
that's
what I mean?
exactly.
If you're gonna have me do my due diligence, so you say yes and me search like you do your investigation work and stuff, and you just come on here just BS.
Yeah,
like, come on, bro.
One of the things that I do love about that though is me reading their lyrics back. Right? Because they say a lot of shit in their lyrics. You know what I mean? Everybody's fucking tough as fuck, right? On their lyrics, in their music. But when you have them there and hey, over here, you said this right here. And I look at them, they're like
you calling them out and
shit? Really? You're going to read those lyrics? I'm like, fuck yeah, I'm going to read these lyrics. So
dude, you fucking did that shit to me one time. You were like, hey, did you fucking like moan right here?
No.
Is that a moaning?
Is that a fucking moaning? I was like, it is a fucking moaning sound. What the fuck? I did moan, dude.
Yeah, dude.
No diddy, dude.
Yeah, there's a lot. Like I said, there's a lot of little things here and there and stuff. But yeah, having a guest who really doesn't talk.
Fucking wet blanket over there.
That one is fucking, they're hard, but we get through it and stuff. And eventually I have to let them know. I'll throw something out there that's going to get them talking and stuff. But but once again, like Mike said, we give them opportunity to come over here and let people know who they are and stuff, and hopefully expand their audience too and shit.
Yeah.
But when you ain't talking, I mean, what the fuck? Like, what do you have to promote this?
Like, you have a lot to say on record, bro. Like, you have these, you're a lyricist and you come out of Star's music, but then we want to know more about it. And you're like, oh, I don't know, I was just feeling myself that day. I'm like, no, there's got to be something behind it. You know what I mean? Like,
something
that's
has
what
to inspire.
we're trying.
There's inspiration behind everything.
Yeah, we're trying to peel you back like an onion. You're not letting us get to that first layer of what's going on.
That's like a cool challenge for me, though.
Me too. That's my favorite thing to do.
I'm not gonna have a boring episode. I'm gonna tell you that. Right. I have to fucking find something and shit.
Right.
Yeah, that's why I like to come at these interviews without doing the research, because I like to ask them, like, if I just met you, bro, I want you to, introduce me to you and your music, and I got questions, you know what I mean? I'm not going to sit here and be like, okay, and not ask anything about it, because I'm pretty interested in anybody. You know what I mean? I could find whatever, topic I want to talk to you about, you know what I'm saying? And that's I guess that's part of the fun about being in doing this podcast, dude, and having the pleasure of Henry inviting me to go do these things. 'Cause I like to dissect people and their music, and I like to do it organically, not off of a.
You're like a wild card, bro.
Yeah,
like a wild card.
Pretty much. He does add a lot to the show and stuff.
It's fun, man.
It's just me and my broskies pretty much just having fun on the show.
How long you been saying broskies for?
Too long,
that came up.
Bro. Because I used to say broskies back in high school.
Yeah, right. That's the old school.
I swear to God.
You know what it was though? Because so I moved to Palmdale when I was in ninth grade, I believe. Ninth grade, moved to Palmdale. It was all white people there. I was the only fucking Latino there,
Yeah.
So I go to school and I heard them, like, all the skaters were like, the skater guys were like, hey, what's up, broski? And I would hear that a lot, and that just kind of stuck with me. And I would just say it just to make fun of them. I would say it, right? And then it just kind of stuck. I started saying it everywhere.
I remember back in the day when all this was starting. He was like, "Hey, bro, like I need a catchphrase. He was like, what should I say?" And I was like, "Fool, you could say what's up, cabrones, or like me." He's like, "That's your shit,
that's
though.
Him, yeah.
That's your fucking shit." He's like, "I need my own shit." And I was like, "Bro, you fucking say broskies a lot. Why don't you just stick to that?" And he was like, "You know what?" And he never said yes or no, but fucking apparently
broskies
that's what it was.
Is cool, bro.
Yeah,
I used to say broskies and Brody. Brody was a good one too.
People trying to make that one happen. Now everywhere that I go now, when people spot me, broski, and say, hey, what's up? You know, it's fucking funny. It caught on. And
caught on. Yeah, it did.
Start making shirts out of that shit.
Yeah,
for a broski.
Yeah.
We were working on a shirt that had it. It was fucking dope. And we'll probably bring it.
Yeah, you got to bring it back, bro.
I need some merch. Certified broski, dog. You should have a certified broski shirt.
Yeah, like the fucking.
Yeah, like a certified broski shirt.
There was a whole ass design ready to go. There was one for the males and another one for the females and stuff. I'll show you off air. Yeah. It should be coming out and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, bro. That's sick as fuck. Broski. I know what to say when I see you, bro. As far as obviously now you're gonna start interviewing comedians, right? So you're expanding. What person or group of people do you think you want to have next on the bug? Group of people or individual person on the bug?
Just a specific person.
Yeah. Like, what's the goal? Man. Like, what's the goal there?
Once again, I really don't. There isn't one out there that I can say, oh man, I got it. You know, Hulk Hogan died already. You know?
Yeah, R.I.P.
But no. I mean, there really isn't anybody that I can say, hey, this is the person I want to interview. You know, because just everybody is. I'm not trying to escape the question here and stuff, but it's the truth.
You know, I think what you're trying to say, dude, is you want to have interesting content, bro. You want to keep it interesting, and people who come on, and because if there's a person that you're gonna bring on the show and you don't even know, but this dude has a very interesting story, and before you know it, you listen to the first 5 minutes, you're like, oh shit, this fool went through this, and next thing you know, you just stick to the show. As long as you know you bring interest to the bug family out there, bro, and they listen.
So it's not necessarily to you, which is as it should be. It's not name or stature. It's who the person is.
Because honestly, I could tell you who my idols are, but would I rather interview Bernie versus one of my idols? No. Yeah, because I would, because it's like you got a story and stuff.
Right.
It's like his story has already been told. Yeah. But Bernie, you got a whole fucking situation going on. And I'm pretty sure that I can get more inspired, more motivated, more interested in your story.
It's because for anybody out here. The thing is that you got to find somebody who like these people that they're relatable, right? They're like us. We're all normal people. We're not celebrities, and so it feels good to get on a podcast and listen to somebody who's gone through the same struggles as you did. You could relate. You're like, fuck, dude, I'm not the only one, right? Like I want to listen to this dude's story, and I know exactly what that fool's talking about. Like I've been there. Yeah. And I
see what you mean.
That's the normality of it makes it better, right? It makes it interesting, right?
Yeah, because people can relate. I've interviewed several wrestlers too and stuff.
Right.
Now they're more underground wrestlers and stuff.
Like the wrestler after you interviewed me. Was that a wrestler?
I don't even
dude with the mask.
After you.
Two dudes, one big guy.
Oh no, they're a rock band.
Rock band, okay.
Yeah. So I'm sorry, I've done a lot of interviews since then.
My bad.
But no, you're good. But it's like I've done a lot of interviews with wrestlers and stuff.
Yeah.
Right? Then we got Mick Foley coming up, right? But Mick Foley's story has been told
over and over again
by really good, journalists, interviewers.
Yes, I'm pretty sure he has a couple documentaries, right?
Yeah, he has a lot of them and stuff. So one or two. What am I gonna do? This is my homework. What am I gonna do that's different that you can only hear on the bug, right?
Right.
That they have and that he hasn't spoke of in other podcasts. I already have some questions already down.
Do you think that the questions that you've asked him, bro, like you're gonna ask him, like he hasn't heard those questions 100 times before?
Probably.
It's crazy, right?
But there's a way that you ask.
Yeah. There's a way that you ask.
There's a way the delivery, right? The delivery.
It's a delivery.
Now, there's some like deep cuts that he some wrestling even before he was wrestling stories that haven't really been out. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so
they're not as popular.
Some of those and stuff. But I really had to do my research and stuff.
Yeah.
But no, I think everybody's interesting, bro. To be honest with you, everybody's
got a story.
Every week that we have a guest or two on, there's always something that you click with that's interesting that you had no idea about. Now that becomes the interview versus all the questions that you already had. And stuff, you know what I mean?
You do 2 interviews sometimes. How do you deal with separating? Because after one, I'm cooked. I'm like, okay, cool. I can mellow out. Yeah. But how do you do it 1, 2, maybe 3 and 4 sometimes?
Shout out Mata Michael.
hey, dude, and not only that, bro, I bullshit aside, just to to collaborate on that question, bro. Like, you need to get better seats, bro, because them motherfuckers is uncomfortable after 4 hours.
That's why
I like them, bro.
That's why.
Is that why you stand?
After 4 hours though? You know what I mean? Like you
right.
like you got a 2-hour interview with you, and then we got another 2 hours.
We should take these with us, bro.
These are nice.
Hey, Walmart, $99. These offer up.
Yeah. See, these are the. I don't know. Are they uncomfortable? I'm never sitting down.
I thought it was cool. I thought they were cool. It's just I have bad posture.
Because you know what it is, dude. It's because what it is like. No, don't get me wrong. I'm not knocking them. It's cool.
What's wrong with my chair?
Nah, he's knocking them, bro. He's knocking them.
They're old. They're squeaky. They're old, fool. They're squeaky as fuck. We have to constantly be tightening them, and that's where the Bigfoot be fucking up the chairs. Yeah, Bigfoot be fucking.
Which is the Bigfoot chair?
Yeah,
Bigfoot is our.
No, which is the Bigfoot chair?
The one that's wobbly and stuff.
I sat on the one like,
was yours wobbly? No? You would notice it if it is.
Every fucking chair he sits in, it fucking wobbles that motherfucker out. Yeah.
No, I swear to God, if I would have, he's heavyweight. If I would have sat on that thing, I would have walked off of it and got on another one, bro.
I would have taken it out.
I was like, oh hell no.
Yeah.
That's the Bigfoot chair. We gotta like put a mark on it.
Yeah, dude.
Sticker.
Put a sticker. That's your chair.
Nah, but I like the way it's set up, dude. I like the way it's like the round table. Yeah.
I was actually telling my wife about it. I was like, see this fucking setup? It's a sick ass setup. Yeah. It really, the quality of work is dope, and it makes me happy that it's iPhones because. Obviously, like I put on iPhones, and it's dope, bro.
Before. We did have expensive ass cameras.
We got GoPros.
Those aren't expensive, but we had like
the ones. If you got 5 of the motherfuckers, it's expensive.
We have
the fuck. I know one ain't expensive, but you got 5.
All right. Your GoPro 9 is fucking expensive.
It's GoPro 15. Wait,
that's the new one.
That's the new one.
Oh my god, I had a GoPro 6, bro. That was the last one I had.
GoPros are no jokes and stuff. They're pretty good.
No, now they're dope as fuck. Yeah,
for outside shots and stuff.
Yeah,
but yeah, we did have when we had the studio. We had all the professional cameras. It did absolutely nothing.
It was a hard manage.
If anything, it was more work.
Yeah.
And it did absolutely nothing to better the quality. And so we decided, okay, we're gonna do iPhones. Let's check it out. And we started fucking with iPhone settings. Shout out Junior once again. He's the one that set everything up, and I was like, whoa, you can see all these colors and shit.
iPhone's sick as fuck.
Like, I do color correcting on during the editing also and stuff, but very minimal because that does everything,
Yeah.
So everything, like I said, nothing there is expensive. Really, nothing is. And I'm glad that you like that setup because Junior now wants to change the whole setup.
I fuck with that setup.
Yeah, he does, huh?
Hey, why do you think I put green and purple, bro? You think this is for me? That was the bug.
Yeah, we're influencing. Hey, we're influencing people.
Thanks for saying that.
Hell yeah, bro. I love that setup.
He wants to. He already sent me the layout. He's like, broski, this is the plan. And I trust him. I said, look, we could test it out when we're not recording. We could test it out. Let me look at it because I have to approve it and stuff. But I can feel where you're coming from. But damn, everybody likes the setup. I love the setup.
It's because
clean,
you know what? It's because you get used to that setup, bro. You get used to it. You know how to set up. You know it works. It's fucking. You can fall back. And now you got this whole new setup coming in.
And he wants me to sit down too.
But dude.
I'm not gonna sit down.
But the cool thing about it, dude, is like, he's got ideas, dude.
Junior it's because you can't. Very, very talented, man.
I have a Junior.
Okay, so
it's ChatGPT, but I can't talk. I can't have a great conversation with Junior. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's Junior does so much.
And we fuck with them so much, dude. It's so sad that we fuck with them so much.
There's this one.
You guys clown him.
Yeah, fuck, man.
This thing that I edited out of the show. I'm gonna tell it right now. Fuck this guy.
Yeah, fucking let's do it.
Junior,
get in the dirt.
On the first half of the show, we're like crazy. Everybody has a segment. We talk a lot of crazy shit.
Oh my god.
So fucking Junior, he's like, okay, today guys, I'm gonna talk about having what is it called? Anxiety. We're gonna talk about that. I'm like, all right, cool. So I'm like, I'm gonna fuck with this fool right now, right?
Yeah.
So we're recording, like we're there live, right?
No.
And I'm like, hey Junior, you got 5 minutes, bro. And he's like, what do you mean? I said, you got 5 minutes to wrap this shit up, bro, because you ain't getting anywhere with your fucking segment and shit.
Yeah.
And he's like, well, okay. So then he gets back to it, anxiety, right? So I'm like, hey, Junior, it's about time you wrap this shit up, bro. Like,
he doesn't even let him get a question.
Go, bro. And he's like, well, why don't I just stop doing it? I said, no, I want you to have your segment, but bro, you got to get to the point, dog. And I'm looking at him like,
dead ass serious.
Yeah. And he's like, well, it's not. He's such a nice guy, dude. He's like, well, it's not helping that,
you're on my ass about this.
You're on my ass about this stuff. I said, look, Junior, wrap it up, dude. Give me the outro. Give me the result, man. Fuck this. Just go. Wrap it up. And he's like, you know what? maybe I shouldn't be doing any of this stuff. I said, Junior, go ahead. He's having an anxiety attack while talking about how not to get anxiety.
Yeah,
right? He fucking goes off, bro. He starts packing his shit, and we're still recording. I said, bro, all I want you to do is wrap this shit. I'm still talking shit, bro.
Douchebag.
He gets up, bro. He starts fucking shaking. He's like, no, leave me alone. He grabs his shit. He walks out. I said, get the cameras. We fucking follow him to his car. He's fucking having an anxiety attack in his car.
Slamming shit.
Hitting the steering wheel.
Yeah.
And I'm like, Junior, I love you, bro. I'm just fucking with you, man. No, man, leave me alone. He's having a whole ass episode.
He's having a panic attack right there.
Fucking steps on it. Fucking takes off. I'm like, what the fuck, dude? I was just messing with him. Bro, I didn't see him for like 2-3 weeks.
Yeah, dude, he's a little, you know what? He's a little on the sensitive side, bro. He's not like, but he has toughened up. Like it took him a while to realize how we fuck around.
Junior, I'm on your side, bro.
It took him a while, dude.
Bro.
I remember I remember one time we all had this inside joke that he was there and he was setting up, and we, no matter what, it was like, 'cause a fucking Junior, man. And he was like, what? No, man, it's because fucking Junior. He's like, what did I do? Well, it's because this motherfucker with the cameras and shit. We constantly just all show along, just like, why is that? Oh, it's because fucking Junior, dude.
That's how you build character.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That's how you build character.
That's what we did.
Because the following week, he came with a box of dildos.
No, I was not. No.
What?
This motherfucker brings a whole ass box, right? And I'm just looking at the box, like, and I see like a bat popping out of the box. I'm all right, he's going to talk sports. I don't know what the fuck, right?
Yeah.
So I'm all right, Junior, it's your segment and stuff. So he's like, all right, so I brought this box right here. What I want to talk about now is the male genitalia, right? So he takes out this fucking
yeah, dude.
and he puts it in front of El Paco's fucking chair. El Paco,
he walked up. He's like, nope. Walked out.
That fool went straight to his car, bro. He would have none of that.
Oh, no, he's religious, bro.
He immediately gets up and walks out. He had this big old fucking sculpture of a penis with the 2 balls and a fucking uncircumcised penis looking right at him, bro. He gets the fuck up and books it, bro. And I'm in here fucking laughing.
It's because, hey,
I'm fucking, because, you know, once again, that's Junior,
yeah,
right?
Junior comes out of left field sometimes with some bullshit,
and
bro.
I love that shit because it's something different. It's something that we
he's
don't
a wild card.
Yeah, he's a fucking wild card, bro.
I tell everybody, make us feel uncomfortable, man.
Yeah.
Fucking get that reaction. He came out with the baseball bat. The other side was a penis head, bro. Like, what the fuck is this?
Shit, like a 2-foot penis.
Now, like 6 fucking. He had dildos, sculpture that he hand sculpted. That's what he does.
He's a sculptor.
Oh,
he's a sculptor,
yeah, dude. He gets down, bro. If you look at his penis, bro, like that's like
it's a perfect penis. It's a perfect penis.
He has all the creases and veins, bro.
No
Like, this motherfucker didn't miss. Yeah, like
way.
he has an art show coming up too, by the way. Like,
Oh,
dude,
plug
down,
it. Do you know it?
I don't have the date yet. And stuff.
Okay, yeah.
But it's not child appropriate.
It's not for little kid. It's like
That's cool.
It's an erotic sculpting and stuff.
Yeah.
Which is really cool, man. I forgot the Instagram fucking account, but you can see some of his work there.
Yeah.
Really talented.
But yeah,
he brings all this shit.
He's such a good dude, man. He's a really nice guy, and he's always willing to help, dude. And he's done so much for the fucking show, and we give him such a hard time, but we do it all out of like, you know, because it's Junior, bro. Like he's Junior. You know what I mean? He's
Junior, man.
Yeah.
He's like my Baba Booey, pretty much. From
Yeah.
Howard Stern show.
He's fucking hilarious. Yeah.
Then we got the Weatherman Cadillac. Cadillac is down for whatever, man. You tell him, hey, do it for the bug. Oh hell yeah!
Cadillac.
He did the electric dog collars and stuff. He did that. He did the game show with Bug Life.
Hot chip challenge.
He did the hot chip challenge. He's done so much. He almost passed out in my living room, bro, because we were testing out the dog collars, and I had it right here on my arm, and I was shocking myself to see how bad it is. It's pretty bad. He's like, hey man, why don't you do it on my throat? I said, what the fuck? Do it on your throat. He's like, yeah, man. So I got this on video too. I never released it, but I put it on, and I have the controller, which you control the voltage on that thing, right? Yeah. And these shock collars are meant for like big dogs and shit, right? Shit. So I shock him. I put it at like 25, right? I shock him. He's like, whoa, man. Yeah. That shit was crazy. He's like, turn it up. I said, bro, are you sure? He's like, yeah. I turned it up, bro. I shock him, and he's like, fucking, his eyes are rolling to the back of his head. And he's about to fucking fall. And I would go and I grab him. I said, bro, are you all right? He's like, damn it, man. That shit was crazy.
Yeah, for that, you put that shit on cow mode for like, that fool was shocking cows with that motherfucker.
Yeah, bro, this fool's down for anything.
He's such a good dude, man. That dude is
the weather, man.
That dude is all in on the bug, bro. He's all in on the bug, bro.
We also got Bigfoot. Bigfoot, he does a lot for our show, too. He eats all the nasty shit.
Yeah. He's comic relief.
He's our bodyguard, too.
Yeah. Dude, that motherfucker's our bodyguard, and he's asleep at every motherfucking place we go.
He's a sleeping bodyguard.
He's a sleeping bodyguard.
We got
the best kind.
Yeah. We got one of the ones that just joined is El Paco El Ocho and stuff. You know, SR1, he's one of the original. I call him a BUGOG. That's stuff, just like Mike Z and stuff. So, yeah, man, we've had several come and go and stuff as well and stuff. And everybody has always incorporated something to the show and stuff.
Yeah.
At the core of it all, man, has usually always been Mike Z, me, SR1. He's been on vacation for a while now. And, yeah, man. So that's
dope,
the team
bro.
and stuff, yeah.
Yeah, that definitely Cadillac is definitely one of the pillars of the bug, along with us. But, you know,
Cadillac, he barely even spoke in the beginning.
I remember. He talks a lot more now.
He was shy.
Dude, it was so hard to get. And you know what's funny, dude, is he's got this accent. He's a country, has this country. I don't know if you met him. You met him?
Was he there that day?
He was working the cameras and
yes,
stuff.
I did.
Okay, yeah. That dude, he's got the country's accent. And I think for Christmas sometime, we were trying to get him to read like a Christmas fucking little thing, like, you know what I mean? And yeah, dude. And that motherfucker didn't get through like 4 lines. We're like, shut the fuck up. This is not going to work.
We picked a poem and we added a lot of THs, Fs in there that he can't say.
Yeah, he has, because of his accent, dude. And you know, we fuck with him, dude. Seriously.
I didn't give
He's
it
such
to
a
him
good sport. He's such a good sport.
I said, oh, here it is right here, man.
Yeah.
We're live. Go. Boom. And he was like, him trying to get through it was
dude, yeah.
thing. That was one of the Christmas episodes.
Yeah, that was a Christmas episode.
True.
Yeah,
I forgot about that.
Yeah, dude, he's game for whatever, and he has such a good attitude about all of it, man. And you know, we just all we've somehow or whatever we become just a family of jackasses on that show.
That's dope as fuck, bro. That's dope as fuck. Yeah.
But yeah, for the Bug Live, that's the time that we do the electric questionnaire. Oh man,
the fucking chanclazo.
When's your next questionnaire? Because I want to put a dog collar in my throat.
You want to get on? All right, you already said
I want to put a dog collar. No, I'm
dead.
I will be there.
Right, you versus Cadillac.
That's cool.
Let's fucking sign them up, dog.
Yeah, when is it, bro?
We got one coming up in it's either October 24th or the 23rd, 25th. One of those 2 days.
Okay.
Because we have back-to-back events happening during that time.
Well, good thing I'm free that weekend. Yeah, let me know because I'm down to put the. So what kind of questions is it? Is it
for you to find out?
No, let me study. Let me study.
They're fucking. You watch Ancient Aliens? Nah. Nope. No, they're gonna be hard for you now.
It's basic questions.
It's basic questions.
But I mean, if you answer wrong, you get shocked.
Yeah.
You know,
and the voltage just goes up. The voltage goes up. What is it? 15, 20 questions, and every 5 it goes up. Something like that.
Yeah, it goes all the way to 100%. Oh, dude, 20% already hurts.
Yeah.
I had it on my tricep and on my calf. Bro, that thing hurt. I still don't do it on my neck.
I think we went fucking a beast, bro. I think we went like 75 at the last place on Cadillac and on his arm. And that fool was like, he couldn't feel his fingers after a while. He was like, I can't feel my fingers.
I'm with it. I'm with it. Yeah, I'm with it.
It's
fun,
that
one was good. We also have other games, the Yo Sabo, Tu Sabes game to test people's knowledge and how much Spanish they know. And if you know, we got this humongous ass chancla that you get smacked on the back if you get it wrong.
The Yo Sabo
wild card pretty much.
Oh yeah. I need to be there, bro.
Yeah,
those are my kind of games right there.
We also did the Love Connection where you were able to win a date with the stripper. So we had the stripper there.
Can't do that one.
And you can do it, but there's a lot of single guys.
Yeah, a lot of single guy. Javi, you're single, bro. You can do that one. I'll take my boy Javi that day.
We had the strip club Deja Vu providers with one of their girls and stuff. So they went at it. But if you answered the wrong question, we had a MMA fighter, Kirsten. She was going to kick you in the ass every time you answered the wrong question.
No shit.
Oh, man. Their asses were sore, bro.
Dude.
And that date, I still have the video. I haven't released it yet. I've been working on it and stuff for the actual date. And he was walking around with his ass like fucking hurting because all the times he got kicked, bro.
Dude. But he got it.
Yeah, he got that date.
You got that date.
You know, so yeah, we do a lot of there's a lot more games and stuff that we do. That's only exclusive to like the Bug Live and stuff. So you got to be there in person to go over there and and experience all of that.
We started all our games early on in the bug, dude. We had some pretty good. We always had fun when we have games, dude. We had fucking Who's Full of Shit. We haven't
done that in a while.
That would be a good one. I'm thinking we might bring that one back. We should bring that one back. Yeah,
that'd be dope.
Yeah, we got a lot of different games. Who's Full of Shit, real quick, is just we all tell the same story, but only one of us is telling the truth. But we all tell the same story, and the guest has to figure out who's the one that's
who's lying.
Who's lying? And who's telling the truth.
That's just funny.
Yeah, them stories get pretty crazy. There was one about, God. It was me shitting on my ex-girlfriend's brand new car.
So you put a little piece of your story, like say we all put a little piece on a paper and we throw it in a jar, right? And then we take that piece out, we go shake it up, we take it out, and it says, okay, I once took a shit in my car on a date. And we got to figure out who it is. So you tell a story about you. And so everybody you either make it up or you fucking tell the truth, and we got to find out which one of you guys was telling the truth.
That's dope. Yeah, that's a sick-ass game.
The funny thing is, like, Scotty cannot lie. He cannot tell a story. Anything that Mike would say, he would just regurgitate it.
He's like, I did that too. So Scotty was hilarious.
That's what made
that show was funny.
Because he would come up to me, Henry, I don't know how to play this.
I didn't get that. He never got the gist of it.
Can you explain? I said, no, you're doing great, buddy.
He can't lie, dude. He's the most honest dude. That dude, Scotty's my best friend, bro. He's the most honest motherfucker you've ever met.
That's dope. That's dope.
So we have some fun times on the show.
Yeah,
so it ain't all just work, you know what I mean?
Right.
But we do try to have a lot of fun, especially like when
we never get too serious, I guess.
Yeah, we never do. Especially now that we're doing the Bug Live, where we're going to different events and stuff, and we have a lot of them coming up also and stuff. I originally want to do one every 3 months because it's a lot of work.
Yeah,
the last one kicked our ass.
We need to do the shroom show, dog. We need to have all of us take shrooms and just do a show.
Well, Matt and Michael's already working on that. We're a part of it.
So. We need to do that.
But yeah, that's a whole. We have a sponsor, right? Shout out Fun Gal Pharmacy. Dude, she provides us with all our shrooms and stuff. She does capsules. Can I say that here?
Yeah.
You
already did. It doesn't matter. It's on there.
Capsules, dry shrooms, and chocolates.
Yes.
And tea bags. Fun Gal Pharmacy.
And she
2.0 on Instagram.
And she will answer all of your questions if you have questions about those things.
She's one of our wonderful.
She's a great person, dude.
So she has this new that's not released yet. Would you consider that a shroom, or was it liquid form, or what was it that she was trying to do?
I which one are you talking about?
The one that's where she's gonna be recording.
Oh yeah, no, I think shrooms, right?
Okay, so there's this new shroom, right?
Yeah.
That hasn't released yet. So she wants to.
It's a hybrid.
Okay, so she wants to record several people before and after they take the shroom, right? So we're a part of that.
I'm down.
Because oh man, her products are like
they're mind blowing, dude.
Bro, it's a whole other universe, man. It's crazy. So I said, yeah, man, we're down. So she's all right, cool, So I'm gonna be recording it because she got this beautiful house out there in the fucking woods now and shit, right?
Best place.
We're gonna start recording there of that one episode. So I guess Mike and I were gonna go in there, take her shrooms, and just
fucking talk to
about.
Hey, dude,
bro.
I want to
fucking in the woods. Dude.
I told her I want to talk to my ancestors, dude. I want to fucking get on it. Like,
in the middle of the woods, you probably will, bro.
Oh yeah. So there's several
place.
Other people. Yeah, like it's gonna be crazy. I'm actually looking forward to that.
Dude, me too, dude. Dope. Because I love shrooms, dude. They're fun to me. You know what I mean? They're not.
Hell yeah.
They're fun, bro.
Whole other shit, man.
There's been a couple of times, huh?
Shout out to
of times.
Remember one time Cadillac got all fucked up?
That shit was hilarious.
Oh, that's a whole.
You got scared because you know what? You don't even understand him because he's so fucking country already. But when he was on shrooms
too.
Yeah, it was funny, man.
And we got him pretty good, man. Well, he's the one that decided to take a lot.
Okay, yeah.
And he was grabbing onto the corner, like this corner right here on the couch. He was like this. I don't know if he was falling or getting up, bro. But he was like this the whole time. And I said, Cadillac, are you all right? Like he's hanging right here, bro, on the corner of the edge. Cadillac, are you all right? I thought I was tripping out. Because I was out of it too.
Yeah.
I'm like, am I seeing things? Is this
motherfucker that was just like
a
cat.
Standing up? Like
a fucking cat.
My mind couldn't comprehend what the fuck he was doing, right? And I said, Cadillac, and he goes like, huh? Are you all right, dude? Like, what the fuck's going on over there? He's like, I'm good. This is a spot right here. This is a spot. I said, what the fuck?
He's like, I'm just cool. I'm good.
He probably just got stuck, bro.
Yeah, he was stuck. He was in between.
We like to call that stuck on stupid, bro. He was definitely stuck on stupid.
We took him outside to get some fresh air, and he couldn't get up from the grass. Yeah. He was just touching the grass. grass. He was caressing the grass. He was right by a tree. He couldn't get up. We're like, Cadillac, man, you gotta get up, bro. Like, enough of this shit.
Yeah.
He's like, just leave me here, man. Just leave me here.
Yeah. You know what? He's come out of his shell a lot, dude. With the bug has really helped him. It helped him be out there and outspoken and you know, because when we first started, he was the quietest dude, and
he wouldn't talk.
He wouldn't talk. You would. Yeah, he was really quiet. Really kept himself, and dude, he's just you know,
Cadillac.
He's Cadillac.
He's the weatherman.
Yeah, he's
now.
the weatherman.
Everybody asked for him now.
Yeah.
We got invited to like private parties and stuff, and everybody, hey, where's the weatherman at?
Yeah.
Like, he's the one, but it's like his turn to get the spotlight. And
That's
shit.
dope,
So
bro.
He's
cool.
writing it,
That's
man.
dope.
He's done a model. He's done a music video. He's modeling
Stupid.
and shit.
Why would you do that?
That
To
shit is
that
out.
motherfucker
That
got
shit
him
is
all
out.
oiled.
You
He
can
got
see it
him
on,
all oiled up.
Yeah, he's like professional fucking video and shit. You
It's
can
funny.
see that shit on Instagram, and YouTube. It's all over the place.
Was it part of that podcast with that girl, the singer?
I don't remember.
Was it brought up in the podcast?
It's been brought up several times.
Several times.
People want to
Yeah,
see
okay.
it
Yeah,
because
yeah.
they want to see it. Cause
Yeah, I gotta
there,
see
you
it.
know what
I gotta
mean?
see it.
We're trying to make a calendar, a Cadillac calendar, bro.
Yo, that'd
well,
sell out, bro.
Yeah.
Cadillac wants us to do a whole calendar with it, all of us.
A calendar
A
spread.
barbarian.
Yeah.
There's an idea about doing a barbarian calendar. All of us. So because we have hookups with like well, I forgot what it's called, man. It's like a play area. They have all these costumes.
Yeah.
Like, we'll provide you with the costumes. We just want to see you guys do the calendar.
Yo, that'd be sick.
So now the
That'd be
pressure
sick.
is on.
Yeah,
now.
the pressure's
It's
there.
like barbarians now, bro. Like, what the fuck?
I'm down
Buy
for.
that shit. But hey, people are asking for
Yeah.
that shit now.
It's
I
funny
bet you that
shit.
shit sell out too.
Probably. If we make 10 copies of it, it'll sell out.
Nah, but just
All
there's 10
day.
of you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
fucking.
but that became a thing, you know what I mean? Where it was a joke, you know, us doing his video. That video fucking just, bam, 1,000 like nothing, bro. Like 1,000 views like nothing. I was like, dude, our regular fucking videos don't get that much. And then it just started it grew into this thing where now our guests are like, hey, where's Cadillac at? Hey, I love that video.
Yeah,
blah, blah, blah. We're
sick,
like, oh,
bro.
shit.
You never know what idea, stupid or not, is gonna hit, bro.
Right.
You know what I mean,
Right.
that's why you gotta chase them all.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Throw it out there,
Everything, man.
and you'll learn as years go on. You'll learn that's real stupid, and this is just stupid enough to make it. And even if people don't like it and you like it, then fuck them. You know what I mean?
That's all that matters.
Yeah.
All that matters.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much, man. Pretty much.
One of the last things I want to ask you and get your opinion on is something that happened a few weeks ago.
I'm not going to cry, okay?
No.
You fucking make me,
serio,
if you
dog.
fucking make me cry.
Serio?
If you fucking make me cry right now, dude, we got a heart
I've
of
seen your other
stone.
episodes. I'm not going to cry.
You're not gonna cry, bro.
Fucking
You're not gonna
one
cry.
fucking tear, dude. And it's because I yawned.
We
man.
don't feel bad for
That's
shit.
fucked up. We're
Nah,
heartless.
I was
Go ahead.
gonna ask you about the whole Rampage's son.
Oh man, fuck that guy. He fucked up my whole shit. But yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. So that's what I wanted to ask you about. Like, what
Yeah.
do you feel about that? 'Cause
Well,
I know you're big into the whole wrestling community.
I
and
can't
stuff.
blame. I can't. His name is Raj, I believe. I can't
Yeah,
blame
Raj.
just him for it, man. I can't. Me truthfully, and I've spoken to other wrestling promoters about this, right,
Yeah.
off air. I really do blame the promoter for that. First of all, you shouldn't have people that are not a part of the organization backstage.
Yeah.
You shouldn't. And if they are, then you need to let people know, hey, you know, they're not. Because wrestling behind the scenes is such a fucking brotherhood, bro, that if you're there, it's either you're a family member, you know what I mean, or you've been in the business for so long.
Yeah.
I had the honor, bro. I'm going to say it's an honor because they don't let a lot of people backstage. I had the honor of actually going over there and meeting everybody, right, when I first started doing it and stuff. But to have somebody out there like that and that has nothing to do with that show, they shouldn't have done that.
Yeah.
The promoter, when his wrestler, his employee, crushed that can on his head, he should have been sent home. He should have. Because why are you going to have a dumbass like that hitting somebody? That's a lawsuit, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So for the promoter to still continue to do that, to continue and even add this guy onto the show now, I think it could have all been stopped if they wouldn't have let the youngster going back.
Yeah.
All that could have been prevented, man. But once again, man, everybody works different and shit. I can only speak for the companies that I've worked for. There's 2 companies that I've worked for and stuff, and they're very strict on that backstage. Very strict. There's even there's a lot of areas where I'm not even allowed in. Right. You know, and I respect that, right? Because you gotta It's their you got to understand that's their business.
Yeah, you got to have that space, bro.
Yeah.
Right.
So I think in that situation, how it messed me up is because I've already been in the ring with some wrestlers and stuff, right? I was supposed to come out on an upcoming episode, but that got canceled because of that situation. Now they're being more strict, which I get it. I completely understand, right? You don't want to let just anybody in there,
right?
Especially because what happens if somebody gets hurt, man? You know what I mean?
Right.
Like that.
And that situation, well, that was the opposite, right? But yeah, I mean, I can't blame Raj for it also because he was concussed 2 days before, and there's so much story that happened before that event happened. It was all on camera. It was all on video and stuff. He gets concussed, goes in there, and he's being fucked with in there. I'm surprised he didn't do anything about it backstage, right?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking was going to happen, yeah.
But then the promoter comes in, hey, man, I'll give you an opportunity to give him a receipt. If you guys know what a receipt is or you don't, that means you can get back. If somebody hits you for real by mistake, you have the right to give them a receipt, which is a real punch, kick, whatever, and he can't do anything about it, right? So that's like a wrestling term. So they told him, this is on camera, dude. They told him, hey, man, you give him the receipt. You give him as many as you want. That's when you have somebody in there that is telling you this, that's in the wrestling business, giving you the okay to do all that. He doesn't say, hey, punch him once. He didn't say, hey, punch him twice. No, he just said, give him as many as you want. You can't blame anybody in that, but I do blame the promoter.
Yeah.
Especially when you got guys in that situation, dude, where they're so amped up, bro.
Oh,
they're so amped up.
Adrenaline's pumping like
they're fucking. You know what I mean? Like you can't tell somebody like that to, they're gonna go off. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it was unfortunate. And the thing that sucks about all this shit, bro, is that Rampage is the one that's getting all the heat, and he wasn't even there. It has nothing to do with him, but because he has the name.
Yeah,
that's what sucks. That's what I think sucks.
Yeah,
right?
No, for sure.
And not only that, that wrestling organization, I'm not gonna mention their name, but they had a WWE ID contract with the WWE. Right? That's done, dude.
Yeah, that's done. That's fucking.
And that's they have a lot to lose. Well, they had a lot to lose.
Yeah. They lost a lot.
Yeah, they lost a lot. You know what I mean? So that situation, yeah, man, it affected everybody, every organization. Now you gotta like really lay down the law. Which they have been doing. At least the companies that I've worked for, they have been doing that. But now it's more like, yeah, you know what, Henry, you're not a trained wrestler. You can't go in there. Not even for a little spot.
Yeah.
So I get it.
Kind of sucks.
You can't be a referee or nothing, bro. You
can still get in the ring though, in the MMA ring, so you can still do
MMA
that.
though. That's different, dog.
The MMA,
I got 0 seconds in an MMA. Yeah, that one is scary. I'm not gonna lie, I was scared, bro. I was scared the whole time. I just didn't want to think about it. I said, you know what? Fuck it. I know Kirsten's not gonna go easy on me. I already know how she is. And I don't want her to go easy on me.
Right.
Oh, dude, I mean, even wrestling, dude, that when he got me in a fucking leg lock, dude, I couldn't believe that. I didn't even know I bent that way, bro.
I didn't know that flexible.
Yeah, it was just like, what the fuck is that? I felt that shit for 3 days.
That one is a tough one and stuff. But yeah, it's been a lot of fun. That whole situation, yeah, it's unfortunate, you know what I mean? But hey, man, sometimes shit like that needs to happen for
shit to get better.
A little bit more, for shit to get better. I agree. So, unfortunately, right?
Yeah, right.
I lost out.
There's a fine line and stuff.
I wanted to come out on the Halloween show that's coming up and stuff, but that quickly got taken off.
Yeah.
Fuck, man. But it's all good. I'm still going to attend, though. There's some good events out here and stuff. Hell yeah.
Any last things that you want to say, man? I know you're not going to cry today, or maybe next time, but no crying today. I got you, bro. Hey, I'll take an L today.
I do want to say, though, that we do have a lot of huge things happening for the Bakersfield Underground. And one of the things that I want to do is I want to have a live event. Like we already kicked off the live events, okay? But I want to have a live event where I have several podcasts there with us and stuff. So let's say, this podcast does the first hour, second hour, you do this, third hour, it'll be your show, then it'll be us and stuff. And I wanted to see if you would be interested in coming with us, man, on doing a Bug Live event. I don't know what it's going to be called yet, but if you want to bring your show and do a show live and stuff.
Hell yeah. I'd definitely be interested.
I'd really appreciate that, man.
No, thank you for reaching out for the offer, man. I really appreciate it. I don't think I'm that interesting, but if we can make someone cry that day,
bro.
I'll be down, bro. I'll be down.
We find you interesting.
That's all that matters, bro. That's all that matters.
Javi, I'm going to bring you, but you got to say a word.
You better talk,
motherfucker. No, hey, I appreciate it. I'm down. You let me know, bro. You let me know.
It'll be our honor, man. It'll be an honor to have you over there with us and stuff.
Fuck yeah, bro. Hell yeah.
Anything that we can do to help the next man, you know what I mean? Like,
we're
definitely down. That goes for any podcast out there and stuff. We've done several episodes, several interviews and stuff, and I love doing this.
Yeah,
I love doing all of this. You know what I mean?
Shit.
That's because more exposure for you is good for us, is good for everybody.
Exactly.
Because why keep it for yourself? Fuck that. When we first started, nobody wanted to mess with us.
Right.
I'm not trying to do that and stuff. You know what I mean? My door's open for anybody that has a show. If it's not podcast, anything. If you guys want to come and chill with us, man, that's all we really do. We fucking crack some beers open. And we're over there just chatting it up. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah, brother. I'm down, man. You just let me know. Give me the time and day, and I'm there.
Hell yeah. Mike Z, you got anything to plug?
Yeah, dude. Just like, we have a show. El Tiempo has a show this Friday. Temblor Brewery. We're playing with Metalachi. You guys, please feel free to come through, man. We got a couple of tickets, man. If you guys go on our Instagram, El Tiempo, you guys share and like and leave a comment, and you might win some tickets for free. We got 2 of them to give away, feel free to do that. And finally, if you're ever having a bad day, just remember that there's remember that there's Siamese twins out there. One of them's gay and they only have one butt. So just remember, your day cannot get worse than that.
That's the way to end it on.
You know what I'm saying?
No, all Diddy.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
All Diddy.
Can I give a cheap plug?
Yeah, go ahead, brother. Hey, plug everybody you want, brother.
Yeah, before we go,
no
man,
Diddy.
I want to say thanks to Bernie for having us on the show.
Thank you so much, man.
It's a real honor to be over here on the show and stuff. And also, don't forget to tune in. Bakersfield Underground. The Bug is available on YouTube and on all streaming platforms.
Oh, yeah. Thank you guys for coming, man. I appreciate that.
Thank you, brother. We appreciate it.
That's it, man. It's Unmasked Podcast. Don't forget to like, follow. I'll put their socials in the description below. And we're good to go, man.
Yeah,
I didn't cry. Look, I didn't cry.
Yeah, whatever. Next time.